Hey everybody, I'm Josh, and welcome to another episode of Just Saying. Thank you, thank you. On the show today, join me as we take a look at some crafts that really have me concerned about future generations. Sit back and relax because I got a lot to say. As you all know, and I've explained this to you before, I film my shows from beginning to end. Just go. And I've had a lot of bad luck filming this episode, and I don't know why. But the first time I tried to film the episode, I got to the second to last picture in the last segment, and instead of hit transition, I hit stop record. Then I did it again. And then, finally, I had a great version. I was really happy with it. Went to review it, and I had forgotten to plug the microphone in. Now, I'm sitting here, and I realized that it was a bad day to wear white lettering, because when I pull over holidayinsights.com, you really can't read it. When will I learn? Anyway, according to our friends at holidayinsights.com, there we go. Now you can see the whole thing. According to our friends at holidayinsights.com, it is National Craft Month, and this week we are taking a look at some kid crafts. And I just want to say that before we get there, that our crafts unintentionally have a theme, which is why I said what I said in the tease of the show. I wasn't planning on this. I didn't realize this until after I saved all 10 pictures, and then maybe a couple weeks later started loading them into the production program. And yeah, there's an unintentional theme to it that we'll get to just a little bit later. But first, one thing I know kids are bad at, as well as myself, is telling jokes, but that won't stop me from yet another cheesy monologue. As usual, I went to latenightLOL.com and I typed in the search bar kids and children, and this is what came up. I will warn you that some of them are back in Jay Leno days. So, without further ado, hold on tight. Here we go. A new report found that 40% of kids in New York City are either overweight or obese, while the other 60% are just both. A new study shows that children as young as 3 years old can exhibit signs that they are gay, especially if your son's first word was gaga. Mine was Cher, I think. Maybe Madonna. A high school in Michigan has faced backlash after announcing that female students who attend prom wearing provocative dresses will be given something called a modesty poncho. Yeah, because the bare shoulder is what concerns us for our youth today. It has nothing to do with the fact that the 64-year-old shop teacher is telling your 13-year-old daughter she looks too hot and has to wear a poncho. A man in Ohio was arrested after pushing his kids in a stroller while he was drunk. Police knew the man was drunk when they found out that the children were both over 20. But Dad, not again. Dad wants to take us for a walk again. NASA is held a contest to let kids come up with the name of the newly discovered asteroid. And it's official, the kids have decided that the world's greatest astronomers are now studying the asteroid Butt Muncher Bieber Fart. Because anytime you let your children name something, it will always end in doo-doo face, poo-poo head, or fart. Anyway, here's this week's point to ponder for those of you who have kids. Do you ever think that it's going to crush the hopes and dreams of your children to find out that they are not adopted? I'm still trying to find the courage to tell my dog that she is adopted, even though we look just alike. I don't know if that's a slam against me, or if you should feel bad for her. Take it as you will. The restaurant chain Joe's Crab Shack is under fire after its location in Colorado Springs accidentally served alcohol to a bunch of young children, and it explains why the karaoke bar had a lot of requests for Let It Go. And only because it's stuck in my head, I'm going to get it stuck in yours. Baby shark, doo 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 doo. Baby shark. You're welcome, America. It looks like John Boehner will be the new Speaker of the House. He is the son of a bartender, one of 12 children, grew up in a two-room home with just one bathroom, worked his way through school, and became the first one in his family to graduate college, and unfortunately fell into the wrong crowd and is now a member of Congress. It's time now for my joke of the week. And it's a good one. Two parents in Canada are weaning their children off of technology by banning any device invented after 1986. The children describe their parents as giant Donkey Kongs that should go fax themselves. On Wednesday, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un spoke at a rally for more than 20,000 children. He said, "Just buckle down, study hard, and you can be anything I want you to be." Fox News host Megyn Kelly said she was just kidding when she said that Santa Claus was white. However, she stands by her statement that the Grinch who stole Christmas was Jewish. Kim Kardashian reached 45 million followers on Instagram today. And she celebrated the only way she knew how, by establishing a public service campaign to raise money and build wells in southern Sudan. I'm just kidding. She took another selfie. A new report found that high schools across the country are not doing enough to teach children about safe sex. In other news, MTV announced another season for their show Teen Mom. Silver lining and everything. And finally, Us Weekly released a new cover story on the children of Donald Trump and promised it would contain, quote, "everything you did not know about the Trump children," end quote. Said Trump, even their names? So, the first segment, I'm just going to bring it out here. And the theme is very easy to pick up. You'll see it in the first picture that I show you. And when I was growing up, my parents had a keepsake box for me. And they put in there like all my favorite toys and some of my school assignments and blah, 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 blah. Diplomas, preschool diploma, whatever. And they even have little coats from when I was a little kid. Like I had a really cool Michael Jordan coat and a Chicago Bears coat. Anyway, and it's so weird to look at it now and think, I used to fit in that. It's weird. Anyway, looking at all the art and stuff that I did as a kid, and this is coming from a gay man, never had a theme, drew anything in my pictures that the kids are drawing these days. And even my friends' kids are doing it. So it's time to look at some hilarious kid drawings in a segment I call There's a Reason I Don't Have Kids. Here's a picture of a daughter and her dad. Can you tell which one the dad is? Maybe he's the giant penis. This next picture, the child was told in the assignment, I'm assuming, was to draw something of someone pushing something. Because at the top of the paper it says, I can push. Well, the kid tried to draw a picture of his dad pushing the dog, but that's not what it looks like. Excuse me. This kid on the first day of school was told to draw a picture of their mom, and that's what they got. I wonder what their mom does for a living. Begins with S, rhymes with Pripper. Okay. Why on God's green earth would teachers ask their students to draw something you know is going to come out wrong? Because this child was told to draw a picture of himself washing his hands and explain how to wash his hands, but that's not exactly what it looks like. Yeah, because every kid knows how to draw a faucet. I have to give an A for effort for this kid. I don't know what award he won, but it looks like an award that I would have wanted myself. Some kind of trophy. Looks like my kind of award. Moving right along. This child was told to draw a picture, apparently, of his mother, and he decided to draw his mom with and without a bra. I like how he had to label which one was which. Next up, I have no idea what this child was doing. I'm not even going to, or this child is drawing. I'm not even going to attempt to guess what this child is drawing. Just enjoy the picture. Baby shark, You're welcome. I have no idea why that's stuck in my head, but you're welcome, America. Anyway, this apparently was a picture that the kid was told to draw a picture of a war zone, or at least that's what I think it is. From the mouths of babes. And, okay. I want to preface this picture by saying this. Alyssa, I hope you're watching this, because we always joke that we're tired of stupidity and that we're going to buy an island and just move to it. And we're only going to allow certain people on there. You have to take an IQ test to come on. That it's going to be like a rotating island. Only certain people will be allowed to live there. Otherwise, you can only be there for a certain amount of time, and then you're kicked out. Anyway, when we finally get to the point where we're decorating the island, Alyssa, can we please find these trees? I have no idea what it would be in a tree that a kid would draw two of without it being a penis tree. Anyway, I know the next segment we're going to talk about, all of it's done by hand, but it's still not considered a craft. We're only looking at crafts in one segment today, and that was it. So now we're going to take a look at some hilarious cake decorating fails in this week's edition of Oops. If you're going to draw a cartoon character on a cake, make sure you get the correct saying that they're famous for. The saying is not eat pants, nor is it eat pant, it's eat my shorts. Unless he's trying to get him to say eat paint, which is still not hit Bart Simpson's sayings. But I digress. This next picture is a cake that I don't want to cut into, let alone try and eat when the top says this. The next picture just looks like a kid got to it before the mom told him not to eat it. Hey, what better way to apologize to someone than writing it on a cake, right? Even if it's about the cake. Who doesn't love cake? They are not allowed on Alyssa and I's island. That's all I'm saying. And don't worry, the show will still be good. In fact, we may even make it a theme park. So, I'm a type of person, and I don't tell many people this, but I have a feeling they know it. I don't bathe all the time. I'm kidding. I bathe all the time, people. But I say that just as a lead up to this picture, because it's the only time I think anyone would get a happy bath day cake. It's their one day a year where they take a bath. Anyway, I put this picture on here, this cake on here, just because it's hilarious. And I really wish we would have done it for my friend's birthday party. Holy crap, you're old, wiping away another year. How adorable is that? That is awesome. Sorry, I didn't get it made for your birthday. Sorry. When you're a cake decorator, you don't have to take everything the person says literally. Like, if they say to write welcome baby in pink, they don't want welcome baby in pink on the cake. They want welcome baby in pink on the cake. Again, where's that brain cell? This one is a really clever cake. I forgot to blow it up when I was putting them in the production program. So it's a small picture, but you get the point. It says, congratulations on making another human with your genitals. How would you like to be the cake decorator that had to write that on the cake? You wanted to say what now? And I love the fact, can we pull up the last picture, please? I love the fact that they got this one wrong, but this one is right. Really? I remember we got a cake for someone. I can't remember who it was. And they spelled the name wrong. I can't remember who it was. Anyway, sorry. I'll try and figure it out and have a story for you next week. But chances are no one will know what I'm talking about because I'm the only one in the family that has random memories like that. And everyone else is like, are you smoking crack? Nope, just weed. Moving right along. I have a feeling this was a mistake and they're not actually apologizing for them still living. The part that kills me is the last sentence, you will be missed. It's missed. So not only did you spell leaving wrong, you spelled another word wrong. And why wouldn't the person who's picking up the cake look at it? Just a thought. Just a thought. When someone tells you, as a cake decorator, to put something nice on the cake, they don't literally mean something nice. Everyone say it with me. Durr. Finally, on today's show, this is going to be a job that I would never want. I cannot stand stupid people. You all know that. I've said that before. Stupid people are not allowed on Alyssa and Ice Island. Again, you have to take an IQ test. And if you make it on and you do something stupid, we rocket ship you off the island. Anyway. She doesn't know about that part yet, but I have a feeling she'll highly agree with me. Regardless, we're going to take a look at some stupid warning labels in a segment that I call Warning! There's a warning. So today, people, I don't know how to stress this enough. How stupid is America getting? Seriously. Why would we need to put a warning on a microwave that says, warning, do not use for drying pets? Really? Really? Or as my nephews want me to say, seriously? Just stupid. And I don't get this next one. Warning, please do not immerse this newsletter in water. Electrocution could result. What? I'm sorry, I'd rather just delete your damn newsletter than stick my whole laptop, phone, or whatever electronic device I'm using to read the newsletter that would electrocute me in water. Oy. Here's one that makes absolutely no sense, but it's one that someone actually made, like at a pool or something, that says, because you can tell it's printed out and laminated. It says, warning, no swimming if you can't swim. Because that would be called drowning. which is no laughing matter. Anyway, this is on the back of a pet shampoo bottle. Remember to eliminate all escape routes well in advance. A tip, once your pet is wet, slippery wet, he or she is suddenly smarter and faster than you are. Really? Here's the next one. It's on a container of scrubbing bubbles. And apparently, we all need to be told, it's the second one from the bottom, that it's not a body wash. The chemical burns told me. Did you know, and I'm going to need everyone's assistance to say my favorite saying here in just a moment, but did you know that pepper spray may irritate your eyes? Everybody all at once now. Seriously? Oy vey. Apparently, we had to be told not to put our pets in the microwave. This person is making sure that we know that humans can't go in a washing machine. Really? Really? Okay. We're going to have a moment of truth right now. Do I have a moment of truth sound? No, I don't. Anyway, we're going to have a moment of truth right now. And I will be the first one to admit, and no one can deny this one. No one. But everyone takes their phone into the bathroom when they go to the bathroom. Don't lie, I know everyone does it. At least, please stop calling me while you're going to the bathroom, Whitney. There's nothing worse than all of a sudden hearing the flushing noise in the middle of a sentence. Anyway. I take mine in there to play games on my phone or read Facebook or whatever. Stop calling me while you're taking a crap, Whitney. Anyway. I digress. This company played it to their strengths, because on the back of the shampoo bottle it says, and I quote, "You are reading this because you forgot your smartphone when you went to the toilet, didn't you?" Hey. And again, people that would need a warning label like this cannot belong on Alyssa and I's Island. Apparently, on a package of fishing hooks, did you know if you swallow one, they're harmful? Who knew? Anyway, I did not stop recording by accident. I can tell that my microphone is on. And I'm done with the show. Awesome. Anyway, that is the end of the show today. So be sure to join us next week as we take a look at some crafts that someone is trying to sell online. And you know that they're going to be hilarious because beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and that's all I'm saying. Until next week, everybody, if you have something funny that you think I should see and share on the show, please send it to me. There's my social media accounts. And hey, while you're sitting there and while I'm doing something called time filling, could you please like, subscribe, and comment? I'm sorry. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell anytime so that you get notifications anytime I post a new episode. And please don't forget to comment below and let me know what you think. Also, check out our small business of the month, which is the Blue Boutique in Peoria, Illinois. I know the owner. She's an amazing woman. She'll do anything she can to make anyone happy. So please stop in there. It's by the Hy-Vee on Grand Prairie, next to Jimmy John's. And hair cuttery? Or smart? I don't know. It's next to a hair place that I go to. Anyway, I know her. She's an amazing person. She's a regular customer where I used to work. So be sure to check them out. Blue Boutique in Peoria, Illinois. Without further ado, everybody, again, make sure to join us next week as we take a look at some online crafts. Until then, that's all I'm saying.